I'm running into this issue a couple times in the last couple months. The first time, Brad yeeted my camera right off a ladder, so like obviously it's bound to break. But literally yesterday, I put my camera, I put this down in Brad's Jeep, and then I picked it up, and the mic fell off. Dude, what the hell is going on? I broke another one. Like, I don't even know how are these things so fragile. Like, I literally had one for like a year and a half before I broke it, and then I've broken two in the last couple months. Like, I don't get this. I don't get it. Big boy camera is out of commish for now. Also, can we show them this? In my last video, you guys saw that Brad got a drone. I put it like kind of quickly at the beginning, and a lot of you guys were asking what it was. It's the Mavic Mini. In Canada, they have a new drone law where you're not allowed to fly a drone without a license if it's over 250 grams. Yeah. This thing weighs in at 249 grams. So literally DJI made this strictly to avoid that law, which is tight. So this is the Mavic Mini. It's pretty cool. I want to get one, but until we can figure out the restriction laws, and if you're leaving yours here, there's really no point in me getting one. Yeah. But I want one just to call it mine, you know?
So it says, I agree to assume full liability for flying in this area. Confirm.
But it's still gonna land you after 100 seconds.
That's backwards.
This is backwards?
Yeah.
Even for backwards, that's pretty quick. Yeah, dude, that thing goes pretty good.
Uh-oh, she's trying to land.
No. This is what I'm saying. We need to get authorization from the airport because like this kind of sucks. Every time we want to fly it, we literally get 100 seconds, and then once it's taken off and landed, you can't do it again because it knows it's already done it once. It's a huge hassle. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. I just wanted to address something that I see in all the comments lately. I just want to talk about it really quickly. For some reason, the Genesis is like one too many cars. I understand where you guys come from, but I just want to say like the reason we got this is because I want to make content for you guys in December. So the BRZ is off getting some stuff done to it, and then the S10 has parts that are like really weird and random. We're waiting on a lot of stuff just because of the nature of what we want to do to that. So if I didn't buy this car, there would be no videos in December. So it's literally, I know it's a lot and it looks like a lot to you guys, but it's all gonna come together. Like all these cars are gonna come together kind of all at once, and you're gonna be like, oh, it wasn't that bad. I'm sorry if it stresses you out or you think it's too much, but I'm literally doing it so that I can still film and have content for you guys. With that being said, today we picked up the last couple pieces that we're gonna need to make Jenny run. So I'm hoping that we don't find any more issues. I'm hoping that by the end of today, we kind of just get it all sorted and have Jenny running nicely. First thing we picked up is a new intercooler. You guys know that this thing needed an intercooler. The OEM one was kind of pooched. I was having trouble finding an OEM intercooler, so we ended up picking up a brand new one. Coilrad. It's like, I think Coilrad makes OEM replacement stuff. I don't know. We bought it from a local parts store. The reason being that I found out is these Genesis actually uses the intercooler as like a footing for the whole radiator setup in the front. So if you guys look under here, there's like a little feet and then this big opening right here underneath the radiator, and if the intercooler's not there, essentially this has nothing to sit on. And I'm like, oh, you know, people front mount upgrade all the time. There must be a bunch out there, and there's none because everybody leaves theirs in, which is really weird. But you just unplug your OEM one, plug in your aftermarket one, but you leave it in there because you need it for the footing. It's an impossible part to find used. So unfortunately I had to pay this. Was like almost 300 bucks because it's an OEM replacement. And we picked up a battery also. This thing is really heavy, but you guys, I told you the other day I've been charging that battery forever and it won't charge, so we got a new battery. I'm thinking with these two things, we should be able to get everything running. The only thing we forgot to get, we were at the store today, spark plugs. So we're gonna just run the old spark plugs for today, and hopefully we'll upgrade. Like next time I go to Lordco or whatever, I'll just pick up more spark plugs and we'll just upgrade them then. Oh, you know what? Actually, let's close this too. Something I wanna do is all these little rust spots, and we're planning on getting a new hood. So I don't really care about them, but we'll get the paint pen out and we'll just kind of touch them up. It'll work for now, just make it look nice. I'm colorblind, and I'm gonna go ahead and say that we pooched this.
It looks good.
No, it doesn't. No. This car is like an off-white, and this is like snow white.
Ice white.
Ice white, whatever you want to call it. This is like white. Unless on camera, yeah, on camera actually it looks pretty good. Well, on the little screen on the camera it looks pretty good. I don't know what it's gonna look like on a computer, but on camera it doesn't look bad. But if you guys get up close, you can see that like the whites are kind of off. Kind of just looks like snowflakes. Whatever, I'm gonna get a new hood for it anyways. It won't be like that for long, I promise. It's just terrible to look at. Here's our stock one. Well, I guess they're both stock, but there's the new one. Oh yeah. Look at this one's doing the twist. Look at it. Look, if you get up if you get up close, it's just doing the wave. And then you can see right here is the real issue with it. I guess when they got in the accident, this little foot support guy got crunched and snapped right off. So we had like a massive boost leak happening right there. I very well may have pooched myself.
Yeah.
Think it'll go?
No, absolutely no way that you can do it on my side. There's zero room to get it up through there.
So you're telling me I have to take this all back off?
Yeah.
I feel like that's not gonna happen.
It's about 8 inches off, 6 inches off.
Oof, that's it. It was a little bit hard to get these bolts in here at the bottom. Like there's little, actually I guess you can see it on the other side better. Right there, the little bolts that go through the fan shroud and into the actual intercooler. Those were a bit of a pain, but other than that, everything else is good. It's all lined up. Like I said, I still need to buy these little guys, but that's okay. It's gonna stay pretty stable for now anyways. These are just like a little extra support. Dude, look what my camera's doing right now. It's focusing right here. Oh, I might have just pooched the little square with my finger. It sees that as a face. The little focusing boxes around this thing. My camera thinks that's somebody's face. Oh, does it come in its own little insulator box?
It doesn't have a handle, so it's incredibly hard to hold. That sucks. It's hard to hold.
This bad boy better work.
Oh, she'll go.
Oh, look at that. First indication of a working battery I've seen in this car since we got it. I don't know what you are. Little alarm guy. Little anti-theft, fake flashing light. Little battery wasting, little red dot scope. Check this guy off. Check this guy off. Dude, we're almost there.
Couple coolant. See on there?
Coolant wasn't on there, but here, I'll add it and then we'll do it. I'm so excited to be done like the boring stuff. I know you guys are too. I've been talking to a lot of you guys in the comments about how like, it's a necessary step doing this boring stuff, but I'm so excited to not be rebuilding this car anymore and actually be building it. Okay, do you want to start firing coolant in and I'm gonna put these spark plugs back? These aren't the worst things in the world. Kind of dirty. They're not like the worst. I definitely want to just get some new ones in there just for good sake. But for today, we're gonna run it with these guys. I just want to make sure that nothing else is wrong. That is mainly the goal today. I want to make sure this thing runs and we don't realize like, hey, you guys missed a very important step. This is the first time we've had space to like properly bleed something and do it like indoors, and Brad concocted this.
I don't know. Do you want it all over the ground?
Not really, but I've never seen a work of art like this, really. Well, it's one of a kind.
Picture this. You're inside the car holding it. Obviously, I'm going to be the one out here pouring it.
I feel like we've been there before.
Yeah, we have. It's going to be spraying, and I'm going to be like getting burned. I'm going to step away. Last thing we want is this thing to tip over.
Yeah. No, it's a good idea. She'll go. It's just a work of art. This should be the first time that she does. Oh, I've never heard it ding like that.
It doesn't ding.
We already have more juice than we ever have. You ready?
First try.
Oh baby, look at that, dude. That's how a car is supposed to do it.
Genesis Coupe.
Oh, ooh, big flex. You hear a bunch of stuff going nuts here. Oh, it probably wants to be in park. There we go. Are we ready?
Very ready.
I'm nervous. Boom! Just like that. Dude, it's so quiet too. Okay, you ready? I'm really hoping to see this gauge move. Because I remember when we first picked this car up, I don't know if I put it in the video or not. We had it running for a little bit and I like drove it down here and then came back and I was looking at it and I'm like, dude, the heat is not heating up at all. And like, we were kind of worried about it. And then we went and found out that there was no coolant and that the rad was broken and leaking. So I'm hoping to see movement on this also. There she goes, baby, all at once, hell yeah! Woo! That's what I want to see. It's bubbling pretty good. Brad's been just filling it with coolant. The air is still cold though.
It took so much.
Good.
It just dropped and then I filled it for like, I held it filling for like 3 seconds.
Good, there's probably just a dirty bubble. Oh, we're getting warm. All of a sudden we're hot. Like all of a sudden it's got super warm.
Yeah?
Which is good. good. The heat gauge came up past half at one point, came back down.
Now it's idling there.
It's good. It smells really bad, but it's just all this garbage burning off. Good, dude. And then you didn't hear any like leaks or anything coming from any of the intercooler or on the piping? Hell yeah, dude. It looks good. All the mechanical parts that we needed to fix have been fixed, but we need to make sure that, you know, she's gonna have an abusive life. So we're just gonna have to make sure that she can take it.
We need to make sure those the back axles will hold up to a burnout.
Exactly. Couldn't have worded it better myself. Yeah, she goes, baby! You lit up the back tire like a little bit, but we need to see you light up the back tire like a lot bit.
A lot of it.
A lot of it.
Right.
We gotta make sure she goes.
Okay. I can do that.
Are you capable?
I think so. I know so.
Oh. Oh, baby, she goes! She's going, baby! Woo! Yeah! Yeah! That's what we're looking for! Woo! It's still smoking. That was good. That was good for a nice little automatic burnout.
Yeah, I know, and I wanted to kick it out of it, but I don't know how you feel about that. Like, I could keep it going.
That's Jenny's first, but it will not be Jenny's last. Oh, dude, it feels much better than before. Before there was like super leaks and stuff going on. It sucks because we can't take it out on the street, like at all, not even close.
Good there.
We're gonna start pulling cars in. Backing them in is just pointless. It just looks nice.
Yeah.
But when we have a hoist, like we're gonna have to drive in forwards.
Yeah.
We can go ahead and check off coolant. And now we just need visuals.
And burnout. And then.
Oh, yep, we can do one more. Does a burnout. Like we actually took this thing from auction like 2 weeks ago and unpooched it. Yeah. It's a very good word for that, unpooching. Yeah. We unpooched it and she runs and now we just need to make it look good. And then we can start modding it. Dude, I'm so excited to have another like Civic type car where we can just beat it and not care.
Anything to it.
Oh, I'm so fired up. You guys have no idea. We're one less step away from having actual entertaining videos on this car and not just like rebuilding the damage that was done before. I don't know if you guys noticed or not in the background of today's video, but Brad completely started peeling the dip off this thing the other day. I just feel like I mumbled that whole sentence. Me and Brad started peeling the dip off this thing the other day because he's about to put his body kit on, and then we realized we don't really have to peel the dip off much. I don't know why we were doing the quarters and stuff. We're putting new quarters, bumpers, hood, fenders. Yeah, like I don't know why we even started peeling the dip off. We really didn't need to do very much. This thing will be sick. If you guys haven't seen it, the video of the body kit, showing the body kit will be in the description below. And then what I think we're gonna do is we're gonna try and build like a little paint booth back here. I don't know how we're gonna do that. You have some kind of plan, right?
Yeah.
Like pipe, PVC pipe or something?
Yeah, kind of build like little shelters.
That'd be kind of cool. Like essentially where the S10 is, we can build like a non-permanent, that's the idea. So it's like a pop-up. It's like a pop-up car tent. Exactly. It'd be like having a car tent and it just goes bloop and pops up and we can vent it out the back door. It can vent out there, we can paint in here and then just tear it all down. We're gonna dummy test it on the 240 and probably the S10 because like, you guys know that's the difference between like my channel and a lot of other channels is like we want to keep growing and like I'm really excited to have the warehouse space, but I don't want to just completely forfeit doing everything ourselves. Like if we can learn to paint and learn to continue to do stuff ourselves, like I don't want to give up the doing things at home in the garage type feel just because now we look fancier. We got the warehouse, we're getting nicer cars, but I don't want to lose like what made my channel in the beginning.
It's way more fun.
Yeah, and it's fun. Like I would literally rather paint my car here, right here, and have it be like a little bit off and the paint's a little bit, you know, orange peely or not perfect, than send it away and get it back and it's perfect. I mean like the BRZ, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And like you know, like a car that's gonna be a show car, yes, we can't do that. We can't do it to perfection, but I do want to try and get a little paint booth going. I think that'd be dope. Okay, are we going to look at our new mission here? Let's fire it up. Ew. Yeah, you're all good. You just got one of these day times out, but that's it. So I just want to say, I'm not buying another car, don't worry. This isn't me. Well, you didn't clear. I can tell you that. I can tell you that much. There you go.
Man, I got a wet bum now. I'm climbing through the roof. Sucks. Well, we got 240.
Alright, we're strapped up. We are also blocking traffic in both directions. I don't know how we're gonna get out past this guy. But this guy's been waiting for us for like 10 minutes. Oh, nice. I'm excited that we could get out over here, because if we had to back up, dude, that was gonna be the end of it. Whew, all right. That was cold and stressful.
Stressful.
But buddy,
we got 240.
we got 240.